BubbleArmy, and welcome to the first tutorial I am doing on this channel. Today I'm going to show you how to easily make animations on Minecraft. Well, not on Minecraft, but about Minecraft, like Minecraft characters and Minecraft animals and Minecraft buildings. So to do this, all you have to do is type in animate, like that. Then you do this stuffbydavid.com-minimator. But all you have to do is on this website, scroll down and click on this. Okay, so as soon as you've done that, then you should save it onto your desktop just like this. Then you're gonna have this folder. You're not gonna have this animation 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not gonna have that. You're not gonna have this or this, but you're gonna have this. So you're gonna double click that. You don't have to always check that, but you have to run it. Then this is what's gonna happen. Let's just let it load. Let's do a little full screen. So this is what you see. You see all of this stuff up here, on the side, at the bottom. Everything is good. So here you have your landscape. So if you've gotten this far, that's very good. So what you probably want to do is an animation about a character. Oops, not character. So we can delete this item. Remove. Okay, so you have your character here now. Down at the bottom you have a timeline. If you click on the timeline at the very beginning, then you're gonna see the character. This is how you're gonna see the character when your animation starts. So to change this, you just have to click on all of these. So yeah, just to open all of these up so you can see. So this is the position of your actual guy. So the position is this yellow arrow, the red arrow, and the blue arrow. The blue arrow goes up and down to show you where to choose where you want to have your character. The yellow one is this one. It's the x-axis, and the red one is the z-axis. So that's how you move your character around. You can also move them around here, but that's kind of lame. Okay, so that's just the beginning. Then you have your rotation. This is your rotation. This blue, yellow, and red circle. The blue one does this axis, like this. And the yellow one does this axis, like this. And the last one, the red axis, does this, obviously. So what a lot of people have problems with is they have their first frame here and their second frame here, and they do like this, and then their animation looks like this, even though they just wanted him to stand still. So what you have to do is you have to change this, and as you can see here, Z is 723. You just have to change it down to 0. That's just a little hint. Scaling is obviously the scaling. You can show how big or how small your player wants it should be. So you can choose that. Alpha, I believe, is how, yeah, it's like it can make them invisible. So you're like, wah, 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 wah. So that's that. This is the darkness and the lightness. So if it goes like through a cave, you can do like that. And transition is just if you want to do like a transition. Like, it's hard. It's like, it's not very important to have a transition. You should just do your animation, then do another animation, and then on your video editor, then you can start doing the transitions. So how to actually animate now is, so you have your first one here. You have everything normal. Oh, this is kind of, well, what you can do is, in case you kind of messed up, you can always do reset part. Then everything's back to normal. So now you have this player. Okay, your animation has nothing. You can't even press the play. So now you have to go to 5. That's a quarter of a second. It's not a lot, but but you can change how your person moves. So this is the most important part. So let's say you just want to move the head and he wants to look down. Okay, that's okay. Now you want him to start scratching his head because he doesn't know what's happening. You can just do a little bending here. See? Like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. As if he just found something weird on the floor. Then you want him to put his hand back to normal. So what I use here is the bending option. It just bends your arm. It's like, whew, I'm lifting weights. Yeah. So reset that. And then let's say he wants to pick it up. So every time you choose this body part in the middle, it moves everything except for the legs, which is pretty cool. I think that's cool. So you don't have to move the body and then you have to move all the other parts. So he does like this. And then in the next frame, he uses his arm like this. And then, let's say what we want to do is we go down here, we click OK, we add an item. Let's say what he found was some seeds. So down here we got another timeline just for the seeds. But let's say you don't want the seeds to always be lying there and you want them to appear the second he picks them up or something. Then all you have to do is you have to unclick visible, so they're invisible, until this moment, then you make them visible again. Then at that scene, they become visible. So let's lay them on the floor here. Like that. So this is what our animation looks like so far. He scratches his head and goes down. Can't really see the seeds yet because nothing happened to them. But now he uses his body, comes back up. The seeds come with him like this. You just have to play around with this a little bit. It takes a while. If you get good practice, you can be pretty good at this. So then he has the seeds in his hand. Then you can just put one here and one here. And then your animation goes for a while. So he scratches his head, goes down, picks up the seeds. That's a very short animation. It doesn't really make any sense. But there's a lot of other cool stuff you can do with this. Let's see what else we can do. So if you press add, you can add character. Then what you can do is you can change his skin. If you press browse, go to skins down here, and you can upload your own skin. So what I did over here was I uploaded my skin. So now I have the skin of my guy. See? So that's that. That's pretty cool. Right? So we can remove this guy. And we can just remove all of this. Remove. So, and then you can add a block. Obviously, you can have a grass block. You can add, if you add, what was it again? If you are in character, you can also do something like Enderman. You can move the Enderman back a little bit. And his arms up, or at least one of them. And then he can be holding this block, you know? But it doesn't make sense, oops, because the block is too big. That's why they have the scale option here. You can make, oh no, now I'm scaling his arm. That was an accident. So you go to the block and you scale it down. Boop. And then you lift it up like this. Because usually when an Enderman has a block in his hand, it's smaller than its actual size. Then you can say he like throws it and stuff. And then you can just play around with this. So that's pretty cool. Let's remove this. Then there's other cool stuff. Like a special block is stuff like chests. So when you have, like, if you have a chest, you can do more stuff with a chest than with a grass block. If you scroll up here, you can have this part moving, you know? You can open your chest, and open it and close it. You know, that's a grass block can't do that. That's why this is called a special block. Then you have further special blocks like levers, double chests, other stuff that's really cool. You see, chest, large chest, same thing. Lever, piston, sticky piston, arrow, boat, minecart. They all have some cool stuff. They're just blocks that aren't normal. Okay, now for some reason, oops, I don't know what I did there. Okay, so this is weird. I can't go down anymore. Oh, oops, I'm thinking wrong. Anyway, so next thing is the scenery. That's basically, if you add it, it's light. So it should pop up as a light bulb. I don't know why it's not, but actually it's a light bulb, and it like, wait, was it a light bulb? I believe it was. Type scenery. Oh yeah, I remember. It's not light. It's this. So if you go to this, you can choose something. Let's say you want trees. Then it creates this 3D model of trees, but since I already moved it, it's like flying trees with some grass, some flowers. It's pretty cool. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Pretty sick. Now I'm underground. Yeah. So to move around like this, you just have to right click and move with your arrows as if you were in Minecraft. So yeah, that's scenery. Then there's light, and that shows a little light bulb, and that just makes light. So if you move around, everywhere it goes, as you can see, the stuff is getting lighter and darker. See? So that's what that does. And I think we went through basically everything. Yeah. Then there's background. Then you can just choose like a block like this. I don't know what that was. But you can choose blocks like this or like this, and that makes like the floor. See? They have some weird blocks in here. TNT. And then if you want to, you can add, oops. You can just add special block. Oh, they don't have, wait, add block. And then you can just make it into a, what's it called, a pressure plate, and then you can make an animation with this guy and a pressure plate and what he does with all this TNT. You know, that's the ideas you have to have, you know? So this has been the first tutorial here about about animating in Minecraft. So I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.